So in the last 7 days, we've missed 1 day of not rock hunting. That's what we've been doing. Took a few days off from work. Took a float trip early last week and rock hunted. Come home, took 2 days off, rock hunted one of those. Left the house yesterday, rock hunted south of here at the Mark Twain National Forest. Now we're at Haunted Ridge. It's the middle of the day, it's hot, and we're finding more stuff we can carry home. It's just pretty groovy, and my wife likes it, so that makes it easier for me to like. I fell down, went boo-boo a while ago. Well, rock went boo-boo on me, but that's all my fault. Hi, Mr. Lizard. So, that's what we're doing, having a good time. You do got to kind of ask yourself what sense it makes sitting here digging through dirt when there's stuff laying on top of the ground everywhere. Yeah. Looking for that perfect piece of root beer quartz. Perfect, whatever. Sarsaparilla. I like cream soda quartz. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to dig here until I get too hot to dig anymore. See if we can pull something out pretty cool. I'm pretty sure we're the only ones here right now, though. Oh, I can see a sparkly one over there. Where? Right there. I see it sparkling. I have to look at that one. People leave them behind. Sarsaparilla quartz. Haunted Ridge Sarsaparilla quartz. How's that for cool? Or cream soda quartz. It's all a matter of perspective. So I got 3 potential root beer pieces here. I'm going to go over to the water and wash on them because you just can't tell sometimes what you got till you wash them. Come over here and bother the frogs. We'll see what we got here. Comes the next customers. Sometimes you can't tell if you wash them. Well, I don't think so on that one. Huh. Can't get it. It's got agate. I can't read on that one either. That's just weird. And that one's nothing. Well, it is something. It's just... I'm going to take both of those back. As well as this one I picked up while going and forgot. You can forget them so easy. You leave them lay. Look at that pretty agate. That banding. Just gorgeous stuff. Greg driving people around. You don't have to do much walking here if you don't want. Nope. That's good. They take care of folks. That's perfect. And look at the stuff you leave laying behind. We're finding as much stuff laying on top of the ground that people either didn't know what they was finding or didn't know what they was looking at. We're going to go to the easier stuff. We had some fun over here on this root beer hill, they call it. You got to turn rocks over. People don't know what they're looking for sometimes or whatever. It's all cool. A lot of good stuff. So there's our results for our first hour or so. Mostly the root beer, sarsaparilla quartz. You got to dig up mostly. We're going to go down here in a holler just over the edge there. My wife saw some stuff I filmed there last year. She liked, or last spring, whatever. She liked the looks of it, so it's going to be kind of rugged. If that don't work, we'll come right back up here on top. There's plenty of stuff to find, so gonna be cool. Gonna be an interesting afternoon because it's getting freaking hot. At least there's a breeze up here on top. I bet there's no breeze down in that bottom. Yeah, it's probably 10 degrees cooler down here in this holler. I'm almost sure it's spring water fed. Hey, get the screwdriver out, pry that one out. So I don't fall down first. Boy, there's one underneath. Yeah, that's got to be pried out of the ground. Come out easy enough. Have a honeycomb. Look at you go. You have to have a fulcrum. Look at that one right there, it's sticking on its side. It's all about leverage and angles. You're going to pull that, it's just going to be a piece of chunky dolomites or something. Some dolomite from, look at you go. You'll pull the plug out of this creek, it's going to drain. You're going to be tired. Oh my gosh, it's just a ugly, it's a piece of junk dolomite rock. Oh, you wouldn't know if you didn't try. Well, I got skin so soft for ticks, I got bug spray. I can do this for you. Except for the copperhead, it bites when I step on that rock. Oh yeah, you're going to want this one. Yep.
Oh wow.
It's chalcedony, but it's also barite, so you want that, right? That's got a lot of character. It's on top of agate. You like that one?
I think so. So I can call it later.
Well, again, if we're going to start cutting on them too, especially agate, that makes it look at it a little bit different maybe. Because I picked up several pieces of solid agate there. I like it. I should have picked up that one across the ditch. Yeah, a leaf blower would be the easy way. A leaf rake would be my way. Or the deadly Tarantulosaurus. You've heard of them before, haven't you? Yeah. Oh, there's that pink. I got the camera running. It'd be a good time to fall down again, right? I think that's kind of got pink in it, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Not bright pink, orangish maybe almost. Salmon. Oh. Well, it's officially hot out here now. Of course, it had that breeze. Now the breeze has quit. It just doesn't seem right. And there's just stuff everywhere. See that one cleaned up? That's going to be pretty. Yeah, that one will clean up nice. So it's the day after our last trip back from this week of 6 out of 7 days rock hounding. I'm a filthy mess. I've been spraying some of these off with water. That's what we do first. Come back with a power washer. I just showed, and spraying some of this stuff off, and look, it pops. Things change. That may be one of the prettiest ones I've ever seen. Look at that. If these are just rocks to you, I got other kinds of videos. I got fishing videos and hunting videos and trapping videos and crappie and catfish, whatever. This is my wife's thing. It's cool. We do it. So I just got them pressure washing these for probably 10, 12 minutes. You can't get it all off. A lot of clay, a lot of deposits that won't come off without chemical help. Sometimes we just leave them alone. We got piles of rocks over there that we've never cleaned. Let the rain clean them. They come out pretty cool. when we get all these pretty quartz, this pretty agate, we're going to try to clean them a little bit more. So now that we sprayed them off, all shiny and glistening for the most part, we're going to put them in this tub. Put a bunch, especially the big ones in there. We're going to put a bunch of soap in there, fill it up with water, and let it set for a day or so. And then decide which ones we're going to take iron out to, or even the muriatic acid. The muriatic acid is about cleaning, it's about pulling the rock away from the crystals. And she likes to iron out better, and I get it. All them different kinds of crystals. Now these crystals here, all this right here, come from Haunted Ridge at Cadet, Missouri. I've linked in the description. What a cool place to go. And these, amongst a bunch more, come off the rivers and Mark Twain National Forest several days prior to going to Cadet. And in their own way, it's the same kind of stuff almost. You get a little bit prettier, fancier stuff at Haunted Ridge. Of course, creek tumbled rocks have their issues. Not as much agate, it's a different kind of agate maybe. But they're all cool in their own way, and my wife likes it, so that's what we're going to do. A lot of druzy quartz, some calcite, lots of different agate lacing. I bought these two big rocks separate from what it's $15 a bucket, which is, you can put a lot of rocks in a bucket, y'all. Last time we were there, we picked out one big one. This time, kind of two big ones. Have a bunch of stuff going for them. See, all that now is pretty much deposits of iron. The clay and iron is kind of the same thing. To get that off, if she wants it off, it's going to have to be cleaned off. I don't know how far she's going to take that. Look at the agate lacing. I picked this one up. Now, the quartz on the other side is covered in chalcedony. It's hard to clean up, make pretty again. But that agate lacing is crazy. That's why I picked this one up, wanted to bring it home. Isn't that cool? So that's what we're doing. It's the ugliest one. By the way, y'all, this is what happens when you have a wife that's crazy rockhound. They're everywhere. Big old jar there, it's got rocks in them. Besides the fact she's outside working on her latest rock, look at this. There's rocks that she's tumbled, real pretty, all glossy, shiny, look at that. Got piles of those. Go over to our sink. I come in just now to wash my hands after working on my truck, and here's our sink. Piles and piles of all kinds of quartz and agates, and there's a half a geode. That was actually brought to her, sent to her as a gift by one of my viewers off my channel. Thank you very much, y'all. Quartz down in there. That's soaking. That may be soaking in some iron out. I don't know. A little piece of the quartz there. A lot of this is from this last week of rock hunting. Most of it is actually. I mean, there's even shiny, pretty quartz in the back of the sink. Look at that. She likes rock hunting. I guess there's a lot worse things to like. But this don't touch what we have. This is just what she's working on right now. Besides the pile of rocks outside. It's all cool. This whole rock hunting thing is about my wife. It's her deal more than it is mine. So I don't do a lot of filming. I don't want to get in the way of us and our experience, if that makes any sense. We took off a few days. We did a 2-night trip and a 1-night trip, plus rock hunted around the house. It's a lot of fun. And we take off, last few years, we take off the first couple weeks of June because it's our silly season at our little restaurant. But now I go back to work. I got cleaning, working, it sucks, but it's the way it is. I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll do some more stuff like this. So this is about my wife, so the filming is not professional like it ever is. Talk to y'all later. Thank you. God bless.